This video is a short tutorial slash introduction on the Roblox game which is titled General Quarters. General Quarters is a game made by the dev team from Military Flight Simulator community, who have made some notable games, such as Neo Warfare X and Project Stardust. General Quarters is compatible with PC and mobile devices. It mainly started to gain traction around late March of 2024 and early April of the same year. The gameplay of General Quarters is mainly naval based, as you're mostly working as a crew member aboard a vessel of the UK, the US, or Japan during the World War II era. There are many types of ships found in General Quarters, such as the battleship, the aircraft carrier, and the Fletcher, just to name the most numerous. The main objective of the naval game mode is to make sure at least one ship of your fleet survives until Wave 20, starting from Wave 1 and ramping up in difficulty quickly through Waves 13 to 16. Enemy vessels are introduced by Wave 5 and become increasingly more common along with the enemy aircraft as the waves progress. Boss fights are a thing in this game and normally happen after you complete a certain wave, but I'm not sure which ones exactly. There is a B-17 bombing campaign game mode that can take place in either the Pacific or Atlantic. The one in the Pacific happens over water and you're mainly bombing an enemy aircraft carrier, if I'm not wrong. I haven't played that game mode map yet, but I did play the Atlantic one, which is over land and you just bomb a bunch of factories. The main thing that makes the bombing campaign game mode so unique is the fact that you can only shoot enemy planes with the provided machine guns on the B-17 you're on. And the bombs, they don't really have any other use other than bombing a target every few waves, which is pretty mid, I'd say. This is the second to last segment of the video. So I'll start off with the aircraft carrier. So on aircraft carriers, you will mostly find anti-air guns and light anti-ship guns around the ship, with the two secondary rangefinders for said light anti-ship guns. Aircraft carriers can usually spawn planes at the price of some of your score. While I'm on the topic of score, I'll just explain the score and XP system really quickly. So for every enemy plane or ship you damage or destroy, you just get a bunch of XP and some score depending on the damage and if you destroyed it or not. That's basically it. The battleship. Battleships usually have at least 4 main batteries split between the front and the back of the ship. They usually have 2 separate primary rangefinders for the bow and the stern. Battleships will also have more anti-air firepower than most ships and will also have a lot of lower caliber batteries on the sides of the ship, which are guided by the secondary rangefinders. Fletchers will usually have 4 main batteries which have the same caliber as the secondary batteries on the battleship. Fletchers will also have torpedoes and scattered anti-air guns. Moving on to our ship's positions and armaments. This is also the last segment of the video and the most helpful part, I'd say. First, we have the rangefinder, undoubtedly the most helpful position on the ship for your teammates. Helps your ship's main batteries know which elevation to fire at. There are the primary for the higher caliber guns on the ship and the secondary for the second highest caliber guns on the ship, rangefinders. Watch this short clip to see how to use the rangefinder. Up next are the main batteries and the secondary batteries on the ship. The main ones being the highest caliber guns available on the ship, and the secondary ones being the second highest caliber guns available on the ship. The batteries on the ship's main job is to dispose of enemy vessels quickly, and they usually need rangefinders for long-range targets and accurate shots. You could of course just be good at aiming and guessing the elevation, but a rangefinder is like milk to the battery's coffee. It's fine without it, but it's a faster win when trying to win a round. I'll play a short clip here. This is the gun I was using in the video. It's the secondary battery on a Japanese battleship. Torpedoes are mainly used against enemy vessels, and they have high damage but difficult to aim if the target is too far. The reload speed on this thing is so slow that even the 14-inch guns on the ship reload faster. So that's why it's crucial to have good aim when you're using the torpedoes.
Anti-air guns are self-explanatory. They shoot at planes to stop them from colliding with your vessel. They're easy to get the hang of and have no rangefinders to assist, so you need to learn the hard way how to aim at enemy planes. Machine guns on a vessel are used to destroy small boats and have horrible accuracy when shooting at mid-range onward. It can be used as anti-air but only when the enemy plane is close enough.
Before the end of the video, I just want to leave some advice. The first piece of advice is don't shoot your teammates. The second is aim and shoot where the rangefinder is giving a read. And number 3, never let a cadet or seaman recruit take an important position unless they know how to use it.